front of this one or this one?
That one.
This one?
No.
That one.
This one? Oh, okay. Is there somebody here with us right now? Whoever is here with us right now, can you touch this green light so we know that you're here? Just touch this green light right here. What is that?
My friend's dog.
Yeah, and the spike on the meter disappeared too. We need to find out if that blue light we saw coincided with the spike on the
The
EMF.
camera's doing weird things.
Huh?
The camera's doing weird things.
What is it doing?
In and out of focus randomly all the time, like in and out, like not slowly, but in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
Yeah, it might. I might just be do that because I was moving. Was I moving?
It did it, and I was like, okay, it's just readjusting, but it kept going.
Was I moving or was I standing still?
It's doing it again, and
Right
you're
now?
not moving. Yes.
And I'm not moving.
No.
It should be clearly focused on me.
Yes. And it hasn't had any problems.
Jeffrey,
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember when you were standing in front of this one over here.
Which one?
This one.
This one?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
And you held it straight up in the air because you said it was over your head. And
Yeah.
the spike.
I don't think that was necessarily a spike. I actually think that was me just going like that.
Did it
Because
spike?
when I do that, see that? It flashes.
Do you remember what color it went to?
It just went to green.
You held it up in the air, and that blue light went down your back.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not focusing now.
Focus test. Let's see if it focuses now.
Not well. Yeah.
It is now. Any noises we hear, we basically have to discount because right there is a house
And a dog.
and a dog and some woman yelling at that dog. So, although I did hear a noise over there,
I
but
think it was a squirrel.
yeah, I mean, it sounded kind of like a squirrel. I think
Yeah.
we'll basically chalk it up to that.
Well,
Her name is Mary C. Hagen. And basically, we've been getting this blue light that Brad's been taking on his film. And we've pretty much discounted the fact of it being a bug. Because bugs, again, we already talked about this before, the way they move. And this thing was moving fast. Blue light, producing its own light. And I don't know of any bugs that glow blue or any other color for that matter, except for the lightning bug, and that's green. And too early in the season for him. And Brad seems to think it's Mary right over here. Mary C. Hagen. The rest of the tombstone is a bit hard to read. Wife of Bernard Hagen, born August 13th, 1966, died 1996, October 2nd, 1996. So she was 30. Mary, are you here with me right now? If you are, I'd ask you to touch this green light right in front of me. She did it. She touched it. Are you getting this, Hannah?
Mm-hmm.
Move in a little bit closer too, so she can get a little. There we go again. Mary, is that? Ooh. Mary, is that you? Okay, we're doing an EVP. We're doing a recording here. Okay, Mary. Apparently, if this is you, I'm going to start recording. Okay. I have a black box right here with a red light. Now, Mary, if you want to say anything at all, I'd ask you to just go ahead and talk into this black box. This red light I'm holding in my left hand. apparently you want to make contact. Is there anything you want to say? Any message you want to deliver?
Shortly after the EMF spike in Mary's grave, we ended the investigation and headed back to HPRS headquarters to begin our examination of the evidence. A few days later, I returned to Spring Hill to do a rubbing of the grave where Hannah and I encountered the EMF surge. Even though the rubbing made it easier to read the weathered letters on the headstone, I was still left with an incomplete name. Further research confirmed the name as Josiah Brammer, who lived from 1825 to 1881. The identical headstone next to him bears the name Hezekiah Brammer, born 1857, died 1880. Judging by the age difference between the two men, it seems likely that Hezekiah was Josiah's son. Further examination of the blue light we encountered actually turned out to be a reflection between two plates of glass on Brad's camera lens caused by our flashlights. But we still have no explanation of the red mist that appears to be human in form, nor can we disprove the multiple spikes of electromagnetic energy that we encountered. It is clear that further investigation of Spring Hill Cemetery is necessary, and there are still many portions of this large graveyard that we have yet to cover. However, one thing about Spring Hill seems very clear. The spirits that roam the cemetery do not rest in peace.